Alright, time to continue talking about my religious titles here in part 10 of my 2026 movie collection update. Up first for this video, we have the Cokeville Miracle, 136 children, 18 teachers, 2 terrorists, 1 bomb. We need a miracle. When tragedy strikes, what do you see? Based on actual events. And my gosh, this is a powerful story. I'll read the back of the case here in a second to give you guys the synopsis of the movie. It's 94 minutes. And yeah, the description here says on May 16th, 1986, in the small ranching community of Cokeville, Wyoming, David and Doris Young took an elementary school hostage for several hours before detonating a bomb inside a single classroom that held every teacher and student in the school. In the wake of the madness, Ron Hartley, whose children were inside the classroom, must fight his skepticism and unbelief as he hears eyewitness accounts from the students of miraculous heavenly intervention during the crisis. When tragedy strikes, what do you see? So yeah, very powerful story. Definitely check this one out if you haven't already. T.C. Christensen does a lot of really good movies. This is one in his resume. Next up, we have Come Follow Me, Video Resources for Youth, Volume 1. I want to say this one had 6 discs. Yeah, 6 discs right here. Totaling 16 hours and 38 minutes. So, yeah, that's quite a long time to spend on something like this. Next up, we have a current teaching emphasis for the church educational system, in-service training from 2003. So, also kind of a little outdated, but a lot of it's still probably relevant to how things are done. It shows the run times for each segment and not a combined. Not a combined runtime. But the first segment is a little over 6 minutes. The second and third segments are both just over 14 minutes at 14 minutes and 7 seconds and 14 minutes 28 seconds. And the fourth and last segment is 23 minutes and 32 seconds. The one that's just over 6 minutes. The first one is 6 minutes 17 seconds. Yeah. Next up, in one of these really small, thin cases, we have David and Goliath, starring Orson Welles. Right here. This is 92 minutes long. Yeah, I'm not sure as to when this one came out, but for Orson Welles, it references Citizen Kane, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, came out in like the 30s or 40s or somewhere in there. So probably around the same time frame, maybe like 50s, 60s for this, somewhere in there. I am not too sure. This particular case for it came out in 2004, but I don't think this is a 2004 title. Yeah, it just has one of these really thin case. There's no insert or anything like that. Let's see. Next up, we have Doctrine and Covenants and Church History, DVD presentations 1 through 22. Right here. Again, it has individual run times for the segments. So I'll just read those run times off, I think, instead of, well, it'd probably be important to say what they are as well, and what the segments represent. Okay, segment 1 is the plan of salvation at 10 minutes 58 seconds. Segment 2 is the Great Apostasy, in parentheses, Joseph Smith history, with a runtime of 16 minutes 28 seconds. Third is overview of church history, 10.5 minutes. Seek the Lord, Doctrine and Covenants, section 1, 10 minutes and 5 seconds. The Work of God, Doctrine and Covenants 3, section 3, and I don't know if this is supposed to say verse 10 or if it's and 10, sections 3 and 10, but in any case, it's 13 minutes and 26 seconds. The sixth segment is, this is the Spirit of Revelation, Doctrine and Covenants 6, 8 through 9. That one I'm pretty sure is listing verses, so I think that other one might have been too. It's 9 minutes 32 seconds. Seventh segment is Be Not Troubled, Doctrine and Covenants 45, verses 16 through 39 at 4 minutes 55 seconds. They that are wise, Doctrine and Covenants 45, verses 56 and 57 at 8 minutes 38 seconds. Upon My Holy Day, Doctrine and Covenants 59, verses 9 through 20 at 17 minutes 47 seconds. Required to Forgive, Doctrine and Covenants 64, verses 2 through 13, 7 minutes and 24 seconds. 11th segment, The Heart of and a Willing Mind, Doctrine and Covenants 64, verse 34, 7 minutes and 38 seconds. Section 12, which is the last one for disc 1, it's a 2-disc set, has an I, Single to the Glory of God, Doctrine and Covenants 82, verse 19, 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Then disc 2, with the 13th segment, is Light and Truth, part 1, Doctrine and Covenants 88, 1 through 5, or 1 through 50, verses 1 through 50, at 6 minutes and 32 seconds. 14th is Light and Truth, part 2, Doctrine and Covenants, section 93, with a runtime of 6 minutes 44 seconds. 15th is Zion's Camp, DNC, or Doctrine and Covenants, DNC is an abbreviation for that. 101 through 105, it looks like. Sections 101 through 105. At 21 minutes 56 seconds, which I think has been the longest one so far. Yes, it has. It's the longest one overall as well. 16th is Endowed with Power, D&C 109, 12 minutes and 24 seconds. If They Harden Not Their Hearts is the 17th segment here with D&C 112 with 11 minutes and 40 seconds. 18th is The Power of Heaven, D&C 121, 34 through 46. Those are the verses there. And it's 9 minutes, 8 seconds. Joseph Smith, Prophet of the Restoration, D&C 135 at 21 minutes, 30 seconds. That's the second longest one of these segments. 20th, we have Tried in All Things, D&C 136, with a runtime of 4 minutes and 10 seconds. 21st is The Importance of Family Part 1, The Family, A Proclamation to the World, 11 minutes and 46 seconds. And last on here, the 22nd segment is The Importance of the Family Part 2, The Family, A Proclamation to the World, at 9 minutes and 25 seconds. So there's a lot to read on the back of that. All good information though. Next up, we have another Doctrine and Covenants and Church History DVD presentation. This one is set up a little differently, and this one does have a total runtime on the back of 3 hours and 53 minutes. So here we go. Bunch of different languages available, 27 shorts. Inside there's a pamphlet that spells out how long each segment is, but we're not going to get into that. It'll just take forever. Reading through those other ones took a long time too. So next up we have yet another Doctrine and Covenants and Church History Visual Resource DVD collection. I think this one had 3 discs. Oh, 4. It has 4 discs. Okay. And it includes the movie Joseph Smith, The Prophet of the Restoration, shown in the Joseph Smith Memorial Building. So here's that. The plastic sleeve is a little mangled there. But yeah. There's another one of those booklets inside. Right here. So yeah. Next up we have Easter Dream. A young boy's dream takes him back in time. 22 minutes long. Right here. Next up we have another one of T.C. Christensen's movies, Ephraim's Rescue. This, once again, is a segment of, or happening congruent to 17 Miracles. 98 minutes long. I think the 2 stories intersect at one point. So yeah. It's based on the heroic true story of Ephraim Hanks, a simple man called to do the work of angels. And I don't recognize any of the names on the back of here. It's rated PG. I'll go ahead and read the rest of the little description up here. When starvation and death are about to overtake the Mormon handcart companies in the winter of 1856, Ephraim Hanks arrives with impossible to find buffalo meat and a miraculous ability to heal many members of the camp. Ephraim's rescue tells the unbelievable true story behind Ephraim Hanks's preparation and the incredible accounts that ultimately led him to one of the most pivotal rescues in Western U.S. history. So, very cool. Next up, we have The Errand of Angels, right here. This is a story about sister missionaries in Austria Vienna, in the Austria Vienna mission. Came out in 2008, rated PG, 91 minutes. And this is also a really good story. So here we go. Next up, in one of my previous haul videos for Truth and Treason, I tried thinking of what a third a really good Nazi Germany story that's come out recently was, and Escape from Germany was the one that I couldn't think of the name of. This is another one of those T.C. Christensen movies, and the cellist for the Piano Guys is in here, Stephen Sharp Nelson, and he plays the role of a bar patron that's coming out kind of wasted a little bit, but like he's really drunk. That's what I mean by wasted. His character is anyway. Escape from Germany is the true recounting of a miraculous yet unsung World War II event. Hitler's army was rapidly closing borders in August of 1939, while 79 American missionaries were serving their church inside Germany. As the German military preparations escalated, word came to speedily move these Latter-day Saint missionaries to safety in adjacent countries. Taken from interviews and personal diaries of those missionaries, this riveting story is a testimony that God truly leads and protects his servants, opens doors, and provides timely inspiration. The harrowing escape of these missionaries from Nazi Germany as World War II began to unfold is one of the most remarkable but little known miracles in the history of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Also a very good movie there. Next up, we have Family Answers for a More Loving Family. Right here. This one has a total runtime of 39 minutes. Came out in 1996, it looks like. It was revised in 2004. A little bit. Looks like it covers 6 segments. With 3 minutes and 9 seconds, 9 minutes and 51 seconds, 8 minutes and 43 seconds, 7 minutes and 12 seconds, 8 minutes and 48 seconds, as well as the last one here, it says 1 minute and 24 seconds. Here we go. Next up, we have another great T.C. Christensen movie, The Fighting Preacher. This one is super funny. Oh boy. It's very funny at parts. Also rated PG. Came out in 2019 with a runtime of 101 minutes. And this one, and the description for this one says, the greatest church history story you've never heard. When Willard and Rebecca Bean are called in 1915 as missionaries to the Smith family farm in Palmyra, New York, they are welcomed with threats from the locals who want nothing to do with the church. However, boxing champion Willard isn't about to take their guff. Though a Christian, he doesn't quite believe in turning the other cheek, and is willing to defend his faith and family with his fists. But then Willard feels inspired to try a new approach of love and kindness, and to take on the troubled town. There's a lot of funny moments in this, and there's also some very real like family moments as well. Such a good story, good show. Right here, very fun. Yeah, goes on the bottom here, I guess. Next up, we have Finding Faith in Christ. This is another one of those church training videos, and it's 29 minutes long. Words are starting to become a little hard at this time, I guess, because I just struggled to say 29 minutes. Wow. Then we have Fourth Witness, the Mary Whitmer story. Right here. This one's 105 minutes. Yeah, good story. Next up, we have Friends to All Nations, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and the 2002 Olympic Winter Games. Here we go. Let's see. Does it have a runtime for this? It does not. There we go. Okay. These last 4 are larger cases. And they are of General Conference. We have the 172nd Annual General Conference from April of 2002. For those in my audience who might not know what General Conference means, twice a year, my church as a whole, which is a worldwide church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is worldwide, right here, holds a general or conference for the entire church. That's why they call it general instead of more like on the local level. It would be either stake, which is or STAKE, which is a collection of different wards or individual congregations, or ward or congregation conference. So this is for the whole church. This one was from April of 2002. They're in April and October, annually and semi-annually. The October is the semi-annual. Next up, we have the 174th Annual General Conference from April of 2004, right here. And I want to say this is between like each general conference is approximately 10 hours, split into 5 5 approximately 2-hour sessions. So yeah, quite a time commitment if I'm going to be going through all of these. These cases have 5 discs each. The rest, moving forward, have 3 discs. Yeah. So next up is the 174th semi-annual General Conference from October of 2004, right here. So that's cool. This one says directly on the back of the case, 10 hours right here. Very small, hard to read on camera, but it does say 10 hours right there. And last up for this video, we have another 3-disc set with the 176th Annual General Conference from April of 2006. Clearly, I don't have them all. We right off the bat, we jumped from 2002 to 2004. I have both of the 2004s, but then we get jumped to April of 2006 right here. So there we go. Another 10 hours. The next several videos, or maybe not several, but like the next 2 or 3 videos will be a bunch more of these general conferences. So yeah, they take up a large portion of the G's, or titles that start with G in my collection. We've come across a few of them already with the, I think with the TV shows, the R ratings and the horror movies and the horror bundles. But yeah, G is a rather large section. Other things that would fall in this section would be like Godzilla. I also put King Kong under G to keep it with the Godzilla stuff. Let's see, Ghostbusters. What else? Obviously this. GOT is in here, or in this particular alphabetical segment. Not with the religious titles, obviously, but trying to think what else would be a title I have that starts with G. All the Grinch stuff and the Gremlins, those are under G. So yeah, lots of titles that start with G, and a lot of them are General Conference. Let's see, just right here we have 26 discs worth of, or not 26, 16 discs worth of General Conference, with probably another 40 or 50 discs to come, because I've got a lot of these. I don't have all of them, but I do have a lot of General Conference collections. Anywho, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Keep talking movies. Take care. We all know I'm going to.